Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. So tonight, I've been invited by Marvin Kelta here to join him and some friends in a private hosted server to do a couple of races and LMP3s, which is by far not my favorite car. But hey, not like I had anything better to do on a Friday night. And I do want to have fun with this new Moza KS wheel that I received earlier today. So I put it through a couple of paces, but we'll see how it does in a race. So I'll just take a short pause here and be right back, folks. I am back. So 30-minute practice still, then it's what, 10-minute qualifying for a 30-minute race. Okay, so I guess it's mostly practice and a little bit of race. Okay, so did a few laps here, and I'm happy with these results. But, okay, let's do this. Let's see here if I can't add tiny pedals thingies. Let's go to relatives. Something like that. That's good enough. Maybe I should even put it up here. As such. Oh, you guys wouldn't see it because that's where my camera is. Okay.
Mike Wolf BLN says LMP free. Mike Wolf BLN says LMP free.
Indeed. Why did it repeat it twice, though? That was so weird. What's going on with my text-to-chat thingy? Why did it repeat it twice? That's so weird.
Mike Wolf BLN says test.
Okay, well that worked. So yeah, doing LMP3s tonight. Been invited by Marvin Kelta here.
Mike Wolf BLN says Sally sells seashells on the sea floor.
I haven't heard that one in a long time. Oh, but that reminds me, maybe I should start up Crew Chief. So I'm having issues with my KS wheel. When I go to program a custom display, nothing appears.
Mike Wolf BLN says, oh.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. I posted on Reddit to see if anybody can...
Mike Wolf BLN says, with some hub.
No, it doesn't work with SimHub. I have to go through the Moza Pit House to do it. And I watched a couple of tutorials and they say, okay, you put your gear shift indicator on and then they can move it around the display. I select the gear shifts indicator and nothing appears in the black square. I can't move it around. And then around the selector I can put a square, a colored square. So I create a color square and I'm not seeing it. The only thing that I actually was able to put on was the radar. You go into the menu, you select radar, and it popped up the radar and I can move it around. But all the other things don't work, so I don't know what's going on. So I posted on Reddit and hopefully somebody will answer me. Because all the software, everything's up to date. So kind of weird. But I'm using the default one, so I only have the gear selector shown. But I wanted to make some RP lines and put in some tire temperatures and stuff and see how that goes, but I can't. Everything I try to put on there doesn't work. The only thing that works is the radar. So, not the end of the world, but I also went to Moza's creator thing.
Mike Wolf BLN says, so say you make a box in the software, say an orange border, then that shows in Tay software, but not on the wheel.
No, it doesn't show in the software. I still have quite a bit of time here before, so I can show it to you. So I go here. Okay, well, let me just exit this, go back to the garage, not to have the overlay there in a way. Okay, I go here, dashboard settings. So this is the one that I currently have. Everything works. So I go to create new dashboard. Let's call it test.
Mike Wolf BLN says, I was thinking maybe it's like layers, like in Photoshop.
Yeah, maybe, but okay, so this is the thing. Let's make it bigger here. Rick. So I go up here. Where's radar? Just so I could show you that. Here's radar. Okay, we got radar. So you see, it makes a square and I can move it around. I can make it bigger. I can make it smaller. So normally this is how you do stuff.
Mike Wolf BLN says okay.
So I go to here, engine, current gear. And I should have a square with neutral. I don't have anything. There's nothing for me to move around. So if I want to create a rectangle, and I want to make it a color, solid.
MikeWolf BLN says is Tay color of it bulk also.
Well, see, I'm trying to make it a different color. And where is the red square?
MikeWolf BLN says, yeah, chat is delayed.
So nothing is working. But the radar is working, but nothing else works. I want to put a dial gauge. Oh, I got a dial. A linear gauge. Oh, see, the linear gauge doesn't do nothing. I can't move those around. Can I put text? Where's the text?
MikeWolf BLN says, maybe you have to lock Tay layer first.
So I can move, these are the layers, whichever one is on the top of the other one. But see, these things that I created are nowhere. Just this one works.
MikeWolf BLN says, yeah, exactly.
But see, it should.
MikeWolf BLN says, try lock dial gauge.
Well, that will just lock it here. I can't move it. No, well, it's moving. So. See, it's the only thing that's working. The others are not working. I have radar and a gauge, but I can't do anything else. If I want to put tires, front left tire temperature, nothing. Fuel capacity, nothing. So I don't understand.
BLN says, have you zoomed out?
Well, yes, because this is the square display of my thing. This is my area. Ah, there we go. You're right. You are right. It was hidden.
MikeWolf BLN says, yes, I mean try zoom out further. MikeWolf BLN says, yes.
Okay, well, thanks, Mike, for helping me figure that out. That's stupid. It's the first time I try this. And instead of putting it in the center here,
MikeWolf BLN says, lol.
I mean, they have a couple of bugs in this BitHouse software. Okay, I'll be able to build my own now. Thank you so much, Mike.
MikeWolf BLN says Tay canvas was focused on the middle.
That is so stupid. I couldn't figure it out. Some things work and some things didn't. Like 75% of everything I select doesn't work, but then some other things work. Okay.
Michael BLN says yeah.
Okay, well, somebody's going to be spending a sleepless night tonight. I wanted to do this during supper, but seems I'll be doing it instead of sleeping tonight.
The track time's increasing. It's now 26 Celsius.
Let me see the interior of the other cars. Oh, driving on the right side of the car. I don't like this.
Michael BLN says nest.
Why are they driving on the right side and I get to drive on the left side? This is complicated for right-hand turns.
Michael BLN says different car.
It's stupid.
Michael BLN says R.
I know they're different cars, but see, this one's a left-sided driver, this one's a right-sided driver. That is so weird.
Okay, champ. 15 minutes left.
Michael
That's 15
BLN
minutes.
says most LMP3 are right-hand drive. I mean.
Yeah, it's still kind of weird though, when you think about it.
Michael BLN says bird car spec.
Well, you would think that. Isn't Janetta, though, a British company? And they have it on the left side.
Michael BLN says, yeah, I don't like it. I got used to drive on tail lift.
So I use the Janetta, but these other cars, I'm not going to be driving them. They're too complicated for me.
Michael BLN says yeah, and one of them is French, and it's on the right.
This is weird. Okay, so I guess let's start driving. Let's get used to this new wheel. Oh, I need to get out of the camera.
Michael BLN says yeah, Orca is French.
I did not know that. I thought Janetta was Italian, but apparently it's the old TVR company that was British.
Justin Slim Friesen says, hey, hey.
Hit exits clear.
Michael BLN says yeah.
Hello, Justin.
Michael BLN says TVR made some crazy cars.
Yeah, TVR did make
Michael
some really
BLN
cool
says,
monsters.
sup, Justin.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. You've had quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to come get it fixed. Okay, champ, you're locking up your fronts a lot. Green flag, sector 1 in.
No, I'm just warming up my tires.
MikeWolf BLN says, do you remember the TVR Tuscan review on Top Gear?
No, I did not see them in Top Gear. I first drove a couple of them in Gran Turismo, and then some people made some mods for GT Legends to have that in there. Or was it R Factor 1, and I drove some in there.
Cold tires all around.
I do remember, I think the Tuscan was the...
Justin Slim Friesen says, I think so, but vaguely. MikeWolf BLN says Clarkson was making many manly noises. Justin Slim Friesen says, lol.
So see, now I see when there's a yellow in my relatives on somebody, so I understand why my flags are flashing yellow, even though I don't have a yellow thing here. That's practical for me. So it's fixed setups. Nobody can do anything about the setups, by the way. So I can't change the wing or nothing. Can change the ABS
MikeWolf
though.
BLN says LMU yellows are a bit broken.
Well, they just
Mind these track limits.
give you
Please,
the
champ.
yellow when you're near it.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
But my wheel is flashing yellow, and I'm like, where's the yellow flag? So I...
MikeWolf
Yellow flag,
BLN
sector
says
3.
they show yellow when any yellow on track, not local yellows.
Really? Okay. See, I see another yellow there, but I'm not seeing it in my display here. Oh, I just got some clipping.
Sector 3 is clear.
So I might actually have to change my wheelbase. That was the first time that it snapped on me.
MikeWolf BLN says yup, the wheel software is cuckered.
But I also
Yellow
have some
flag in
displays
sector 1.
there,
Sector
so
3 is
maybe
yellow.
that's why the flags are hidden. Oh, I see the yellow now. Okay. It's underneath my temperature gauge thingy. But I see it's behind me.
Green flag,
Okay.
sector 1.
Weird how that yellow thing flag display goes up and down depending if I'm going up and down with the car. That's annoying.
Green flag, sector 3.
Why can it not all be like the Toyota? Even the Ferrari has a great flag display.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Green flag, sector 3.
You should join us here, Justin. Do you want to join us? Since you like LMP3s?
MikeWolf BLN says yeah, it's the Lockheed
The
Ruben
track
thing.
temperature is increasing. It's now 28 Celsius.
Oh, okay.
Justin Slim Friesen says, "Nah, I'm too tired right now."
Okay. Ooh, I did flat spot my tires though when I heated them up by going off track. Okay. Well, this is just practice, right?
Mike Wolf BLN says, "In bed myself
Track limits.
also.
Keep it
I
between the
have
lines."
energy to get cake soon though." Justin Slim Friesen says, "Lol."
Blue flag.
Car outside. Clear high. You've got a
Hey,
car
is that
high.
Wagner?
Clear outside.
I think that was Paul Wagner. A couple of the ZRL guys that race with us are in here.
Key eye. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag. Sector 2. Okay, champ. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Sector 1 is yellow. They'll delete this lap. You've cut the track. Sector 1 is clear. Looks like the leader's gone.
Whoa!
Yellow flag.
Yeah, I hate not being able to fix that.
Green flag. Sector 3.
I can't do a car setup. These are fixed setups.
Yellow flag in Sector 3. Green flag. Sector 3.
There we go. Gotta get used to these new buttons locations. Like the 3 on the top are the same, but the ones on the bottom are not. Oh, there was a 6th gear. Okay. Oh well. LOL. Serves me for fooling around with stuff.
Your right side tires are cold.
So it's a good thing we're just doing this for fun, you know, 'cause I'm gonna try to win. were doing it seriously, then I would just hope not to come in last.
Two minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Okay, let's try to get into the pits here before the time runs out. I need to get used to this speed limiter thingy.
This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits. Ox, in, 2, 1. Ox, now.
There we go. Awesome job, JP. Awesome job. Well, I was loving everything about the wheel, but then after the stream, I decided to try my hand at the dashboard configurator. I got so frustrated because nothing was working. So I started the stream talking to Mike about it, and he helped me resolve my issues. Seems that when you open it up for the first time, it only shows you like half of the screen. So you kind of have to zoom out to see the entire screen. So I thought that on the left it was 0 going all the way to maximum display thing. And I was putting things to display and nothing would appear. And then when I zoomed out, they were completely on the left, upper left corner. So yeah, the pit house has
Checkered
some
flags out.
issues.
Hey, that's the end of the session. Hey, 9.
I'm so glad Mike helped me do that, so now I'm going to be able to design my own dash thingies. So okay, I can't do much here. Can't even change the blanking of the brakes.
Mike Wolf BLN says,
Can't change nothing of nothing. I've never seen a car so fixed, set up so crappy. Okay, let's look at the others. Set some record time lapse. Who's gonna go out first? Oh, there's somebody. That's one way to warm up your tires, buddy. That's kind of my technique. Just spin out. God, that's an ugly livery. I don't like that. So I think the reason why I was invited, because Marvin wanted to invite some friends. And since he's so good that he's going to finish first, but he doesn't want his friends to feel bad. So the fact that their friends are going to be beating me, they're not going to feel so bad, right?
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
You know, somebody's on PXN. I like that livery. The classic Porsche. Ooh, that ain't bad either. I think that's a default. I think that's... I'm not a fan of that. That looks custom though. That looks like it's got some flakes to it. Yep. Oh god, I hate that color, orange and green. Yeah, P. Wagner, that's Paul. Well, I see his name here. Yeah, that is Paul. Okay. Strange that he didn't ask me to do a livery for the LMP3s. That looks like a default. That's ugly. Well, at least some people have some nice ones. I like this one. If we could have gold in this game, it would be so much better. You can actually do a John Player's special, Lotus.
The leader has just done a 141.00.
What's Marvin gonna do?
The leader has just done a 140.00.
How do you guys like my new thumbnail? It's got elements of the old one. Also has something new. But wait until you see the one I got scheduled for tomorrow.
The leader has just done a 139.78.
Rick? It's a no. And my cat is stubborn. Like, he has a very sore paw, but he's on pain medication, so he's not feeling that it's hurting him. So he thinks he's okay to go out and running and fighting again. So since I'm going to be distracted with the stream, I'm not letting him out. He can wait until afterwards.
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Oh, there we go. Forgot about the camera again. So how many are we? Why can I not move this? So we're 14.
Nightwolf DLN says SRY, just writing batch installer for Mac OS.
Oh, that's all good. Dang, you're in bed, writing a Mac installer, and watching me all at the same time. And maybe eating some cake.
The leader has just done a 137.74.
Ooh, Wagner's chasing some lap times. Interesting.
Nightwolf BLN says ADHD live.
Yeah, I can't do things. I got too many things to do. I do nothing. I don't even want to get out of bed. Like my counselor said today, just do one thing. She actually gave me 2 things to do, and I got 2 weeks to do them. So.
The leader has just done 137.42.
Ooh, spun out. Ooh, but they keep bringing it on. Okay. This might be an interesting fight. Let's hope Wagner can win here today. I've also seen Clark, but I don't remember where I've seen Clark. Don't know if it's been in the servers,
That's 2
the
minutes
rank
left. 2 minutes.
races. Rick, I said no. You can wait until later. You're a good boy, but no. Baby. No. Man, orange cats are so stubborn. You're so stubborn, kitty cat. Ugh.
The leader has just done a 137.10.
Okay. He's happy with his lap time. Not gonna have time to do another one. Okay, so this is gonna be a short race, 30 minutes. Just perfect.
That's the end of the session. 13.
Yay, I'm starting last. I got my work cut out for me. Oh, how much fuel are we gonna need? 47 laps? I don't think 30 minutes is gonna go. I don't know how many laps are in 30 minutes, but... Okay, I think they're all in the pits now. It's more fun when we leave. What does that mean? Okay, so it's 20 laps of fuel that I need. There we go. Ooh, this is at night. Oh boy, okay. Why does it say 6 liters of fuel required? 19 laps, okay. I don't have enough. No pit schedule, fuel not required. Okay. Should be good then. Good luck, everyone. Track is a bit cold. Take your team warming into the race. Something, 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 something. I just can't read. It's so small. Oh, it's more fun. Okay. Each other space and race. Okay. That's why I couldn't understand. It's more fun when we leave. Okay. Go away. Oh, right, did not make it. Damn.
Mike Wolf BLN says back.
Okay.
Mike Wolf BLN says good luck.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
Go, go, go.
You've got a car on the outside. Clear high. Car high. You're clear outside.
Did Sally change her voice? I haven't
Restart.
used her in a
Yeah,
while.
champ.
Car high. Hold your line. You're clear outside.
Mike Wolf BLN says there is 2 voices, spotter and crew chief.
Outside. Hold your line. You're clear high.
Tiny bit of aero damage, just ignore it.
Oh, somebody just came through the hole. Did he leave from the pits?
Pelivan. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Green flag, Sector 1. has just done a 138.72. The gap to 11 behind is now 0.16, 10th position.
Car high. You're clear high.
Oh, we started at night, but now it's turning to day. Nice.
You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy, please, champ. Cold tires all around. The gap in front is now 0.82. Yellow flag. The Lear has just done a 137.68. Yellow flag in sector 3. Green flag, sector 3. Sector 2 is clear.
On the outside. Clear high.
Oh, and
Yellow
that
flag,
was
sector 3.
Paul. Made me nervous there, Paul.
Green flag, sector 3.
I ain't making him no more liveries. Especially I was fighting the other dude. And then I just see him, he decides to plow on through. Or maybe it was somebody else. I think that was Paul, though.
Key 12. The gap to Paleven in front is now 7.3 seconds. Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 2 is clear. just cut the track. Gap toe, 13th place. Behind is now 9.1 then.
Ugh.
Yellow
Dang
flag.
it.
Watch out.
Well, I was gonna say this was starting off as a fun race.
Yellow flag in
I
sector
was
3.
actually fighting with people that, you
Green
know,
flag, sector 3. We think 5's gone off. The leader has just done a 1:37.24. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
yeah, 30 minutes is not gonna give me time to catch up 12 seconds.
Green flag, sector 1.
Justin Slim Friesen says, what happened to Paul?
The leader has just done a 1:36.85.
I don't know, what do you mean what happened to Paul?
Justin Slim Friesen says, is he even on track?
He was. I was fighting with somebody and Paul just decided to plow through, so I panicked. Tried to make sure that he didn't hit me, but I spun out.
The gap to.
Now I gotta catch up to the guys that I was fighting with.
1:59.
Is he still not showing in game?
Yellow flag, sector 1. Stay between the lines. Peace,
Oh.
champ. Eleven. Sector 2 is yellow. Yellow flag in sector 3. flag sector 1.
Justin Slim Friesen says no, he must be
Sector 3 is
somewhere
clear.
between 2nd and 7th, I guess.
Green flag sector 2nd, E9.
Justin Slim Friesen says, speak of the devil.
Why, where is he? Okay, 7th. Okay. You're asking me to read stuff while I'm racing.
Sector
Why
2
do you
is
do
yellow.
that? When you know I can't read
Justin Slim
stuff.
Friesen said, 7.
You like, speak of the devil, is that the guy that's behind me and I go to check and I
Green
can't
flag
read
sector
stuff?
2. Okay, champ. That's half distance. 15 minutes remaining. 15 minutes to go.
On the outside. Still there. 3 wide, you're down low. Outside. Car outside.
Incident in sector 2 is yellow. Green flag.
Clear high.
Incident.
You've got a car high. You're clear outside.
Your front tires are cold. Yellow flag. P12. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag sector 6. Your tires are cold. Watch out.
Car low. You're clear inside.
Yellow flag in sector 2. The track temps increasing. It's now 14 Celsius. Green flag sector 10. 11. We've been warned about track limits. Yellow flag. Green flag, Sector 1. Okay, champ, you've used half your fuel. Green flag, Sector 2, 10th position. You got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
Safety car, safety car. Yeah, he's always calling for a safety car. I actually wouldn't mind it. It would actually give me a chance to catch up to people. Why are they all slowing down? Did they really do a safety car thing?
Good lap. That's your best in the session.
They did. Wow, okay. Wow, I'm surprised by that. That's kind of cool of them. It does tighten up the race. Just wish it would have lasted a little bit longer. So I could have caught up more to them. There's the pink car I was fighting earlier. Ain't so bad. God, I hate these cars though.
Okay, champ. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
If my grandma was still alive and be driving this car, I bet you she could beat me. Or maybe she could just be walking next to the car on her walker and beat me still.
Tenth position.
Still trying to catch up, and I can't catch up to them. What, Clark is in first? He was like in 7th at one moment during the race.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Dang it.
Okay, champ, we just cut the track.
Well, it's too bad that the 3 others behind me decided to DNF. See, that's what I mean, you know? People around my skill level just rage quit.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 16 Celsius.
You don't see me DNFing because, oh, I'm not gonna catch up to the guys in front of me. Maybe I just don't understand how this game is played. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Last lap.
One lap to go.
Keep it within the track limits.
I don't need to keep it within the track limits. I really don't. I haven't seen one single track warning throughout the race.
Looks like K2's off.
Ooh, they were fighting up front.
Green flag, sector 3.
Ooh, dang it. At least I still have my wing. Man, on the last lap.
The bodywork's in pretty bad shape. We might need to fix that.
I've been practicing this, and there's like 2 places where the rear might out of nowhere slip out. And throughout the race I was extra careful there. Oh. Woohoo! Woohoo! Made it spicy. Well, that was fun. Not, because I don't like these cars. Like, I rather finish last in the hypercar than finish last in an MP3. I have more fun going around the track in the hypercar, but that's just me, I guess. Am I crazy? Well, what I can say is I broke my previous LMP3 record on this track. And people would be like, well, I'm pretty sure you never had a record in an LMP3 on this track. Easy to break a record when you haven't had one. Okay, what to do next, folks? What to do next? Everything's locked and everybody's doing Le Mans.
Michael BLN says, lol.
And the one that's doing something else is just doing GTs. Practice qualifying 50-minute race. Yeah, this is going to be too... Oh, this is fix. Ew. Ain't doing that. Although I would kind of trust the Toyota on the fix setup. Practice 30 minutes. Oh no, this is the one I just did. No, there's two of these. Oh, okay. Well, I'm guessing this one is also fix. Yeah. Okay, okay. Bummer. Guess all that's left to do for me is go practice with this new wheel. So, I had clipping one clip during the practice and nothing during the race. And I didn't qualify, so I guess that doesn't count, right?
Mike Wolf BLN says yeah.
Well, that's the only thing I'm afraid here.
Mike Wolf BLN says no clipping in the race.
Nope, no clipping in the race. But it was only a 30-minute race. If I were going maybe an hour. But even so, it clipped like after 5 or 10 minutes of me in practice. So I guess time doesn't really change anything.
Mike Wolf BLN says yes, but that's when Odair Driver joined maybe.
Oh, you think it...
Mike Wolf BLN says I get that.
Okay, okay. So maybe it is not going to clip. Because it used to clip, you know. I would say like 2 or 3 months ago, when I was running the wheel at 90%, it would clip like 2 or 3 times per race. And then I brought it down to 70%, and then I didn't have any clipping issues. Ooh, it's raining. Is it? It says dry 25%, rain 0.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Your brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into
Worst part is that I want to practice driving in the rain on medium tires. Because I did that spa race this week.
Justin Slim Friesen says I was gonna ask what you mean by clopping, because I think we have different definitions.
Okay, well, what I call clipping is when I lose all force feedback for a fraction of a second.
The track temp is now 20 Celsius.
Justin Slim Friesen says
So let's say I have to put some effort in turning here in the wheel, and for a fraction of a second it's like,
Clear left.
I got no force feedback whatsoever for a fraction of a second. So I overturn since I'm trying to fight the spring of the force feedback. And that would happen like 2 or 3 times, during a race when I used to run it at 90%. And then at 70%, it didn't do it anymore.
Justin Slim Friesen says that happens to me. When guys join lobbies in LMU, pisses me off.
See, it doesn't happen. It didn't happen to me when I was running it at 70%.
Okay, champ.
And
there's
like
a
I
car in
was
the pits. Heads up.
like the 5th guy to join that server there and going around the track while people were joining, and it only did it once. So how strong do you run your base? Like if you're running it at 80, 85, 90%, then I could kind of understand if it's happening to you.
On your left. Clear left.
Justin Slim Friesen says, at
They'll
least
delete this
I
lap.
know
You've cut
what
the
you
track.
mean
Yellow
by
flag.
clopping now.
You've had a lot of aero damage there, champ. The bodywork looks pretty fucked.
See, I wouldn't expect
Justin
to...
Slim Friesen says 50% on LMU.
Okay, see, I would not expect you to feel that. Because me running at 70%, it doesn't do it anymore. But yeah, some other people are talking about clipping like, how can I say, there's like a,
Watch your mirrors. There's a car approaching.
a
Sector 2
protection
is
on
clear.
this
Blue flag.
base. I don't run it,
Clear has just done A. 135.26.
Justin Slim Friesen says it's LMU, not Moza.
but, like, there's a protection, heat protection on the wheelbase.
Cold tires all around.
And if I run that, after let's say 30 minutes, my force feedback cuts down to like 50%. So like I'm in the middle of a corner and then the force feedback goes to 50. And I've heard people talking about clipping about that kind of behavior where the force
BLM
feedback
says
goes
I
bonkers on
believe
them.
it's
Blue flag.
LMU also.
You know, so I never
Your
run
brake
the
tests look good.
overheat protection.
On your left. Clear left. Car left.
And
Clear
I
left.
rather just run it lower. But yeah, I've heard people refer to clipping as the force feedback doesn't feel as strong.
Justin Slim Friesen says it doesn't happen on any other
Clear
game.
has just done A. 134.76.
Well, the only other game I play is Project Cars, and I haven't played enough of that to know.
Hey.
So this is the only game I play, so... Like for a fraction of a second I lose all force feedback. So it's like I'm using my old Logitech wheel that didn't have any force feedback. Except that you're
Michael
putting...
BLM says LMU does this silly FFB snap thing.
Left side. Clear left.
Well, I haven't had that issue
Michael
and...
BLM says I sprained my wrist in 2024. For Nick.
Well, your wheelbase is too strong, that's the issue.
On your right. Clear right.
Whoa!
Watch the track limits. Please, champ.
But I haven't had that issue like in 2 months, you know?
flag.
And it happened once in practice
Michael
there.
BLN says yeah, but LMUFFB is hot garbage.
I disagree. I really like the way the FFB feels in this game.
Justin Slim Friesen says clipping is when your base is at 100% output. If it stays there for a while then you hit a bump. It can't give you the extra force, because it's already at 100%.
On your right.
Oh, okay. Well, see, that's... okay.
Justin Slim Friesen says so I was confused by your terminology. Micwolf BLN says, the loss of FFB is usually when people join and leave the server. Micwolf BLN says exactly.
Okay, well... I never run it at 100%,
Right
not
side.
even when I got it new.
Clear right.
I just left it at 90. And then I was always getting this cut in and cut off. I put it to 70% and it never happened again. You know, so in my head, if I get a stronger base and I run it at 30%, you know, I'm not going to get it. But you're saying that you run it at 50% and it happens to you. Well, now you're making me scared.
15.
Like if I'm still going to get that issue. I don't think so, though. Ooh, didn't make it.
Car right. Clear right.
Ooh,
Sector 2 is yellow.
dang it.
The bodywork's in pretty bad shape. We may need to fix that.
Justin Slim Friesen says like I said it's LMU.
Okay, well if LMU
Michael
does it,
BLN says I believe the issue is LMU, not the wheelbase.
yeah, but it doesn't happen to me at 70%, but it happens to me at 90%. So for me, it's a wheelbase, even if it's the game that's creating the issue. The way that I fixed it is running it at 70. But this wheel is heavier, so I'm not getting the detail, so I have to put it back up to 90.
Micwolf BLN says, at 70%, you just don't feel it.
All clear on pigs, and you can push now. Green flag, sector 2.
Well, I would disagree because the force
Justin
feedback
Slim
goes
Friesen
from
says,
whatever
and I
to
agree,
0.
Mike LMU FFB is highly overrated. In fact, I vastly prefer iRacing's.
Left side. Clear left. Car right.
I don't
Clear
think
right.
it's
Micwolf
overrated.
BLN says I used to use my wheelbase at 100% and adjust tail gain to it.
See, because when it happens, the force feedback doesn't go from 90 to 70, it goes from 90 to 0. So at 70%, if it were to go to 0, I would
BLN
feel
says,
it.
I don't get any of this junk in iRacing.
But I've been trying Automobilista 2, and I can say that a lot of people like the force feedback in that game, and I don't.
Blue flag.
And I'm about to try Race Room again.
Micwolf BLN says again, that's not clipping, that's a spiky loss of
Right
effort.
side. clear right.
Yeah, but you say because at 70 I'm not feeling it, but if it were to go to 0, I would feel it. Like it does at 90%, it goes to 0, I feel it.
Right side, clear right.
It's not that it diminishes, it's that for a fraction of a second I have no force feedback.
Mike Wolf BLN says liking something and being used to something are two different things.
Yeah, I know, but like I like to feel a certain spring in the steering wheel. Like when I drive my car to go to do my groceries, I gotta put some effort in turning the steering wheel. And in other games, I just feel the road. It's like I have no sensation in the steering wheel, the tires, the suspension, nothing. Like the steering wheel turns the wheel, but the only information I'm getting is curb or potholes on the asphalt or bumps.
Car right, clear right.
Or ABS or traction control. I don't feel the car. And in this game, I love it. I feel the suspension working, the tires working. The kickback of hitting potholes and stuff. That's why I like this game so much. I just love the force feedback. True, I haven't tried iRacing. I've only tried Automobilista 2, this game, and Project Cars. And both Automobilista and Project Cars kind of feels like a rumble pad. Or, you know, a gamepad with rumble in it. That's kind of how it feels to me. So you might be right. Maybe the force feedback in iRacing is so much better. What I'm saying is I love the force feedback in this game.
Justin Slim Friesen says the FFB is fine in LMUI. Have a hard time feeling the rear though, and IMO it's way too noisy, but to each their own. Mike Wolf BLN says yeah of course that's what I mean in LMU comp. Try racing it feels like I'm throwing a sausage into a sewer.
As for the rear, losing
it just doesn't touch the sides.
I understand what you're saying about losing the rear, and that I agree with you. Like, I feel the front, I don't feel the rear. Thing is that since I've had my haptics on my throttle and brake, whenever the rear loses traction, I feel it. I feel the wheel in the back slipping through the throttle, and I feel the lockup through my brakes. Honestly, it does not help me save the car one bit, because I kind of feel like this game, like how can I say, in other games and in real life, if you start a skid, you're supposed to point the front wheels in the direction that you want to go. You know? And I feel like when I lose the rear in this car, and I keep my wheels pointed in the direction that I want to go, it's never gonna resolve itself. The rear just keeps on going and going in whatever direction it wants to
Michael
go.
BLN says yes and no.
So I kind of feel the rear, losing the rear. I still feel like this game, the recovery, is not where it needs to be. I'm not saying that the game's perfect. I'm saying that I'm really enjoying it.
On your right. Clear right.
Compared to what I was used to since the 1980s, this is progress, folks. Yeah, not perfect, but heck, this is a lot of progress since the 1980s.
Car left.
Michael BLN says
Clear
when
left.
loosening the rear tri,
On your left.
turning
Clear
into the
left.
skid, so several you
Yellow
induce
flag. Keep your
understeer,
wits about
and
you,
the
buddy.
car will point straight again.
Tiny bit of aero damage there. You probably won't even feel it. You're locking your right front going into
When
a
losing,
tosa.
I need
Justin
to.
Slim Friesen says no doubt I didn't say it was bad, just overrated.
Okay, let me stop crew chief because she's talking over you guys. When losing the
Otter,
rear,
radio
try
check.
turning into the skid
Sector 2 is yellow.
so severely you induce understeer and the car
Tiny
will
bit of aero damage, just ignore
point
it.
straight again. No doubt. Yeah, I get what you're saying there, but it doesn't feel natural. Like, I've skid out in the snow and
Green
in the
flag,
rain.
Sector 2.
On your left.
I've
Clear
had
left.
rear-wheel drives, four-wheel drives, front-wheel drives. And then no matter
your
what
left,
position
clear
the
left.
car's in, you keep the tires pointed in the direction that you're going. I even did like, what, 360s on ice.
Justin Slim Friesen says, does that actually work, Mike?
Your tires are cold. Watch out.
Car right. Clear
Michael
right.
BLN says yeah I know I always want to counter steer, but trust me this works in all sins and IRL also.
On your right. Clear right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In real life, I've spun out 360s on ice. And you're pointing left because you're drifting right. But when you get to the 180 thing, you turn the steering wheel back into the direction that you want to go. And the car corrects itself. I did it at 130 kilometers on the highway. Whoa, why is my car not working now? Oh, speed limiter. I accidentally hit my button. Okay. So it doesn't feel natural for me if I'm start losing it that I have to completely go in the direction that I'm skidding or whatnot to correct it.
Mike Wolf BLN says yes a high-rated driver coach made a video on it. Justin give. Mike Wolf BLN says give it a go. Justin Slim Friesen says any pedal inputs with that.
Yellow flag.
Oh, I just broke my car again.
The bodywork's in pretty bad shape. We might need to fix that.
Mike Wolf BLN says for me either but it works. I tried it.
Yeah, that's the thing though. If I have to get some bad habits, because I have to drive in the real world, so I don't want to pick up bad habits. Already I'm driving with two
Car
feet.
approaching. Watch your mirrors. Green flag, sector 6.
Justin
Blue
Slim
flag.
Friesen says well you've got me intrigued.
Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
Left side. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Your brake temperatures are okay?
Yeah, I'll have to try it. That kind of feels like a technique that, you know, sounds crazy, but you'd have to post me the video so I could see what the guy's doing and how he's doing it.
Mike Wolf BLN says, turning your front wheels in the exact same direction. The rear of the car is sliding.
I understand what you're
Blue
saying.
flag.
Mike Wolf BLN says this aligns your tires with
Left
the car's
side, clear
momentum,
left.
which prevents spinning, and allows the rear tires to regain their grip on the road.
You're running last. Come on, champ.
Yeah, that's what I kind of do. Because if I'm slipping the rear outwards, I'm pointing to this direction, but then I'm sideways, so the tires have to face the other direction.
Sector 2
Oh
is
man,
yellow.
these barriers are not liking me today.
You've had quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to come and get it fixed.
Oh boy, oh boy. Like, I need pictures. I need a video to see if I agree or disagree with some of stuff.
Justin Slim Friesen says, if you can remember that video, drop the link in Discord.
Yeah, that would be nice. Doesn't have to be today or tonight, because I know you're in bed there, but eventually. Why are all these people on hard tires? Well, I'm liking this new wheel.
That's the end of the session. 18.
Kind of feel like I need a stronger wheelbase to have more definition. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow I'll put the old KS and the R3 bundle for sale on Marketplace. And see during next week if there's any feedback, any interest. Because I got two steering wheels that I don't use now. I have the round one, which I never use. I'm not going to drift. I'm not going to go rallying. So, I got the old pedal set that I don't use either, so. I was hoping that it would rain a bit more so I can get used to it. Oh, he's trying Emola. Okay, is it fixed in tire warmers? It's not fixed, but he doesn't have tire
Mike Wolf
warmers.
BLN says, yeah, I have 2 spare wheels. I don't use.
Yeah, I got 2 wheels and a brake and a throttle pedal that I don't use. So might as well sell the wheelbase, get $500 for those, and just buy myself another wheelbase. And then Justin's going to convince me to go and play some truck simulator And then I'm going to be like, well, I need a round wheel for that. And then I'm going to regret selling it. Hey, how about it, Justin? Are you going to convince me to go and play Truck Simulator?
Mycroft BLN says, Lul.
But one thing, though, that might be interesting is that if we had those trophy trucks like they have in the Dakar races, if there was a good sim for that, maybe I would need a round wheel and maybe we could have a lot of fun. And then you guys are going to tell me, well, we have that in iRacing.
Justin Slim Friesen says, I have Euro and American Truck Sim. I like them both but never play them.
Is that something that you can play with somebody? Like, can I follow you through traffic and stuff? Or is it solo, or how does that work?
Justin Slim Friesen says, yup.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, yeah, I'm not really a truck simulator. Spent my whole life in traffic getting to work. Don't want to repeat that. But trophy trucks in the open desert with the suspension bouncing around and the car, you know, the truck leaning from one side to the next. Like, I could put up with that. That I wouldn't mind. I mean, just for giggles and stuff. Like, I'm not a very competitive person, so I wouldn't play that for too long. Don't want to make a career of that. Don't want to make a career of anything, really, but I like these hypercars. If there was like an F1 game that was really good that we could play too, I might get into that. Spend my days working on the setups of the cars. That would be fun. But, okay, folks, guess what? My cat's waited long enough, so I'm gonna go and chill out with him outside a bit. Since he's still limping, but he still wants to go out, so do that, and then I'll be
Mike Wolf BLN says, yeah, F1 games are sadly trash.
okay, well then.
Mike Wolf BLN says, nice. Mike Wolf BLN says, night.
Well, that's a bummer
Justin
that they're
Slim Friesen
trash.
says later.
So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Mike, for helping me out figure out the configurator here. I'm gonna have fun with that tonight. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybes. I don't know what to do. I kind of feel like I need to host a race and race for 3 hours at Le Mans. Just in honor of Le Mans. But it's also the F1 this weekend. So there's a lot going on, a lot that I want to watch. But I want to drive. So on that, folks, nighty nights.